Hello survivors, and welcome to another video. Now in the past couple of videos we've looked at the update, we've looked at how to farm seeds, we've looked at Helga and her amazing ulti and skills. Now because Helga's ulti, or because of the way that M.I.S.S.I.N.G works as a character by definition, if we have a look over here and you go and you start a game, you hit tab, he gets a random ultimate for one of the characters. So what we're going to do is we're going to keep re-rolling M.I.S.S.I.N.G until we land up getting the ultimate for Helga. And then what we're going to do is we're going to try it out and we're going to see. The skills that we get will kind of go for whatever we can, but we are going to keep re-rolling, and once we hit it, we will obviously play from there. So we're going to skip all of the re-rolls, and once we get it, we'll continue with the actual video. So see you now.
A few moments later.
Alright, so we're back, and as you can see, we got our perfect concoction, which is what we were looking for. And we did actually land up getting ourselves air, which is the bird, and we've got ourselves Stormbringer. So the way that M.I.S.S.I.N.G works is you get to pick one of the two abilities on the sides, on the right side and the left side. We do have Glitch, which is really fun to play, don't get me wrong there, but not so great for what we've got over here. We got Turret Deck, which isn't the greatest either, so we're actually going to move straight to our Stormbringer and start leveling that instead. A much stronger skill than our tarot card, just also because of the way that the tarot cards work. So because they cannot hit elites, it's not really a skill that people are after. Now hopefully we can do this without dying, because obviously that will just ruin everything if we do die. And we're going to try and grab ourselves as much damage as possible. We will obviously get a lot of it from the ulti anyway, so we don't have to stress too much, but you do want skills that can, you know, pass everything without having to worry about the ulti, because when it is on cooldown, you're kind of going to be a sitting duck, and that's not something we really want. So hopefully we can grab some decent things and go from there. Now boots not really worth 15 gold, especially in the beginning of the game, so we're going to kind of give a skip on those for now, and we will keep going forward. Let's just see what other relics we got. So we've got ourselves a little laugh relic over there that will be worth it. Is it worth grabbing right now? Probably, so let's go and grab that. We are going to lose our blue heart, but we do also need to kind of get rid of all of the enemies that are around this relic, otherwise it's not going to help us very much to get it. Also, we did kind of land up getting ourselves a nice juicy green heart over there, and we don't have the hearts to kind of benefit from using it. So we kind of in a little bit of a space here with the beginning of the run, where that green heart kind of meant nothing to us, which is unfortunate. And now we're missing half of a heart, so you know, there's that as well. Alright, we have some levels over here. Please just roll damage. We're not rolling damage. Alright, we do need the damage unfortunately on the skill, because we haven't rolled any of the damages yet on it. We were rolling a whole whack of other things, but we managed to get some damage going there. And we need to go grab the Essential Crystal, which I forgot about. And now we need a good amount of points to get to the ultimate, and once we start getting it, it's going to just get crazy. I'm not sure how well it's going to work with Stormbringer. I've never done it, so we're gonna have a look. We're gonna go shooting axes, and then we go for Axe Storm, and then we will be going for the air. So let's grab we have to grab this unfortunately for 3 So we're going to need 3, 6, and then 11. So we're still going to need quite a few more skill points just before we even get the ulti. And we really needed more projectiles on Stormbringer, which we unfortunately didn't get. So instead of it being everywhere around us, we only get it in the one direction. Still very strong, but not as strong as it could have been if we landed up getting all of the projectiles. For 5 gold, we will definitely be taking an extra life. And we can keep going from there. Grab ourselves a knockback over here. We are actually going to just quickly level this up because grabbing that buff is definitely a bonus. I think we can just push everything back. Let's go grab this. Gives us an extra heart. We can grab another heart from that as well. And I feel like there's a problem currently in the tree with overhealing. I'm not sure if it's bugged right now since the update. I will speak to the devs about it and see if maybe there was one. I haven't really looked at it too closely or too much recently. I have been focusing on the seed collecting, so I haven't really worried too much about the overhealing. Especially when you're playing Helga, you don't really get hurt too often, and she does heal herself, so picking up potions doesn't really affect her too badly. So I haven't really noticed anything necessarily about the overhealing, but I do think it was bugged. So it's definitely something we want to take a look at. So definitely one projectile for Stormbringer, and we will keep getting projectiles if possible for it, because we do want it. I think when you're playing Stormbringer, you do want at least 7 projectiles, because then it goes all around you instead of in one direction. And obviously the more you have around you, the better, the safer you are, and the more you can kill. So there you can see we did the overheal and it only gave us half of a blue heart. It is supposed to be giving you a full blue heart. So very interesting as to why the overhealing isn't working. I'm not sure what's going on with it. I don't know if it got nerfed and I don't remember it being nerfed. It's very possible that's the reason. Probably is the reason, but I don't recall it being nerfed in the patch notes. So we actually got ourselves a nice damage boost over here, 50% damage from Twin Blade, which is really, really cool. Hopefully we don't land up dying or getting hit by stuff, because this is going to make us take 2 hearts of damage instead of 1. And that's going to really, really hurt us badly. So if there's nothing else, we will obviously move to grab gold and things like that, because, you know, who doesn't love gold? And there we landed up walking into a crow. Or raven, I guess is a better word. I think they're ravens, not crows. Could be wrong. But we're just going to keep going. I do know that obviously this shrine is a lot quicker to do at a later stage. But, you know, we're here already. There isn't really anything for us to pick up except for XP off of the floor. So if it is, I mean, it is what... That was interesting. It is what it is. I'm here already. We're halfway done. I might as well just finish it. And if you saw when I used the knockback potion, it happened at the same time that I burnt the enemies. So it looked like they were leaving a fire trail behind. Pretty funny. And we need to make sure we don't get hit anymore, because we are going to take a whack ton of damage. And we don't want that. We don't want to take a lot of damage. Alright, so we actually have 14 levels. I wasn't actually concentrating on the level ups. I'm looking in the corner at the the potion, the concoction. We are trying to get that fully stacked. Twin blade, we receive an increased by half of a heart's damage. So we take 1.5 damage per hit now. So, you know, we don't really want to get hit as often anymore. We are going to get 2 free hearts from the tree, I believe it was. Oh, no. We don't get any free hearts, unfortunately. So that is a bit of a bummer. That's okay, it's not the end of the world. We're just trying to show you how messed up this ultimate is. And especially when you're playing someone quite fun like our friend here, M.I.S.S.I.N.G, where he can have all lovely different weird builds and things going on because of the way that he works. So there we go, finished the first stage of the fight. We can now make Stormbringer do lightning as well, and we can also finish that all the way. And now where do we want to go? So now we want to, we've got 3 skill points, so let's grab this. And then we can level up air. And we'll take it now just so we can destroy these boxes, you know? So let's just spend a little bit of time. There we go. Can we? Oh, that is very interesting. I don't know if that's a bug or if that's intended, but if that's... Okay, there we go. That might have been a slight bug, because you're not supposed to be able to activate this here, but you know, we were able to activate it. We got a nice discount over there, so let's see what else we can grab. Some cooldown, some attack speed, and I don't think we can afford anything else, but we might. There we go. I thought we... Oh, yes! That is so good, because now we get the bacon, or the rib, sorry. So even more hearts. Oh, that was so juicy, that was so good. That last chest that was just sitting there. Alright, perfect. So now we're going to be doing more damage over here. We've got Astrid's Orb as well, which means more damage. We landed up getting ribs and things like that, which means even more HP. And now we're just going to run around like usual, collect the different, what do we call them? Collect all the different, collect as much gold as possible now. And we're going to keep going. So look how crazy the axes go when we've got the ulti. And let's see what else we can get going crazy here with this build. So it does take a little bit of re-rolling, but once we've got it re-rolled, it just deals immense amounts of damage because of the way that the ulti works. And the fact that you can get it on M.I.S.S.I.N.G makes it so that you can really limit test different weapons, different ideas. Obviously you're not going to get like the perfect scenario. Maybe you will, maybe you get lucky and you get like everything that you want, relic wise, buff wise, you know, the constellation wise. We got a decent constellation in terms of what was available for us. We got Stormbringer, which is very strong. Tarot cards, the tarot deck is kind of meh, so anything else would have probably been better, but it is what it is, unfortunately. Can't really ask for miracles. I think it might be worth a reroll here, hoping for 1 projectile from Stormbringer, but we never. But plus 9 damage to Astrid Orb is huge, so we will take that. Happily take Astrid Orb damage increase, and then let's just keep going. I am a little off timing wise with the... Oh, there we go, it actually worked at the same time, so that is huge. That is actually huge. Oh wait, I didn't get a C. Okay, no, I need to wait till I activate that again to see. That was massive. we actually got our discount coupon, so we need to focus on getting as much XP as possible. I mean, not XP, gold as possible, so that we can grab as many relics as possible from the shop. And to go from there, activate this. There we go. And let's have a look here. So it actually goes to 49% increased damage if this procs at the same time as having our concoction up, which it should. There we go. So we got a 49% increased damage over there. Fantastic. Everything is being shocked, paralyzed, frozen. There's just so much going on the screen right now, damage wise. It is so pleasing to see all of this, and it's really cool to see both of them going off at the same time. They kind of like synced their cycle, which is fantastic to see, because that means that except there it went off on its own before it was supposed to, so that isn't actually good. What is its cooldown? 15 seconds. So it will happen again if I just, there we go, we'll do it now, and it should still occur. There we go. So this is insane, the amount of buffs we got so much cooldown from all of our buffs, we have so much damage from the extra buffs. This is just an insane combo of relics and constellation upgrades that we could get. I actually have 11 levels, I should level up the birds, I don't know what I'm doing. And we have a lot of movement speed actually, but let's do the birds. Again, I don't think it really matters how we build it. We're going to be very, very strong anyway. So let's grab that cooldown. We are going to grab the concoction as well. And then we'll finish off the the birds over here. So let's just keep going. Can wait a couple of seconds for the concoction to finish, that's fine, and everything will be up and ready to go at the same time. So there we go. Just because of how long it lasts as well, it really does, you know, work so well. And before the final boss, we'll have a look at everything. We'll see, okay, well this actually did X and this did Y. We'll have a look at what the Perfect Concoction did buff-wise for us at the end. Before the boss dies, hopefully we can get it this time. And just see how crazy it is every single time. It's just really cool to look at all those numbers and to see that we are doing insane amounts of buffing to our character. Also got to remember that we do have Twin Blade, which is buffing us by 50% damage as well. So there's that there as well. Okay, we've got a buff there to Stormbringer's damage, just a little bit of a bonus. We've got 11 upgrades. That gave us effective probability, which we don't really need. And then let's just keep going. We need one more level up and we get our birds all the way up. We are going to ascend the birds. And we've got a decent chunk of gold for the shop, which is going to work out very well, because we are going to be... Oh, okay. Maybe I shouldn't have used them all at the same time like that, but as you can see, our birds are huge in size. And we have so much money. So we're going to grab that. We're going to grab another relic over there. We can grab the heart for healing. We don't really want the bow, so we're going to grab that. And let's keep going. We're going to grab that bow, the stick. What else can we grab? We can grab that. We can grab the helmet, which means that now we've kind of nullified the Twin Blade effect. We can grab the other potion. I don't need two of these, so I don't know what's going on there. We can grab these over there. Let's see what else. So this will be the last shop, and we get a revive and more health. So that was actually really, really good for us. It worked out to be really, really good as well. And let's see what else. Oh, we need to level this up. There we go. Get flying spiral. More cooldown reduction over here. And obviously the rest is just projectile speed and movement speed. So as you can see, our birds, I don't know if they... Oh no, they were just doing their flying spiral little thing over there. We need some damage for them, why not? They already had quite a decent amount of damage to them. And now we don't really have to worry about anything. We will grab gold, obviously, because of needing the boots for movement speed. But other than that, everything else is kind of done. As you can see, the area of effect of everything is massive. That is insane. Oh man. Alright, let's see over here. We're gonna grab another projectile from Manny's bow, why not? It is also very, very strong. I seem to be having a lot of luck recently with grabbing a lot of Manny's bows and Astrid orbs. I don't know what's happening there with me, but I think I've had them like every run now that we've done together. So definitely insane. The AoE for this is also pretty insane. Let's just use that because otherwise it's in the way. And we're just looking for 15 gold. Which I'm sure we will get. I think as soon as something spawns, it just dies. Pretty insane, pretty intense. If we have a look over here, even without the buff on at the moment, we're doing 88 to 93 damage over there. We have insane amounts of buffs, but we'll look at that now. 84 damage over here. It's crazy. There is so much damage output. This is on 31% increased damage without the buff. As soon as the two of them are active at the same time, it's going to give us 180% increased damage because of the cooldown. And then we already have 75% increased damage as well. Nearly 300% increased area. We just got to keep spamming it and keep getting more and more buffs from it. So really, really good, very strong. Very insane amounts of damage. Grab the boots. And just so we can see, 76%. Oh, because it's only 25% of your cooldown, sorry. Alright, but I mean, even seed-wise, as you can see, we're on over 100 seeds. So again, if you want to farm seeds, just make sure you're either playing Helga or missing with Perfect Concoction, and you are going to have a very good time with it. So definitely worth grabbing missing with Perfect Concoction. I don't know how well YouTube's bitrate or codecs is going to work with this, but you know, it is what it is. There isn't really an option to change this. So if it's blurry right now, I do apologize, but there's nothing we can really do about it. It's YouTube's codecs and the way that the uploading works. Oh man, imagine you land up getting greed here as well. Because we just get so much gold at the end. Like, why can't we get this amount of gold the round before, and you don't get any gold afterwards? Doesn't really make sense. The game drops all the gold after you've got all the relics. Okay, but as long as I keep using Perfect Concoction, I don't really have to worry about much. We're going to do a bit of a lag spark over there for some XP, so that we can put it into our... I think we'll go projectile speed. I don't think we need movement speed when we're doing the boss. And some more projectile speed. Oh, I could have put it into the... Ah, that was silly of me. Alright, so anyway, let's just have a look over here. We've got 360% area. We've got 75% damage. The damage hasn't really been going up much. Got attack speed, projectile speed of 150 and 160%. 180% cooldown. 100% effective probability, so will always cause status effects. And 100% duration. So as you can see, the cooldown is actually on 23%. I think one of these may have procced, so that could be the reason for the increased cooldown, but otherwise having it at 23 seconds is really something else. And we don't even need to use it to proc his first phase. We'll use it on the second phase or even on the third phase, just so it's up and running. But as you can see, we don't really need to use it. He kind of phases quickly anyway. Okay, we use it now. I'm gonna land up getting hit by something, I could just see. Because our area of effect is just massive. And there you go, done and dusted. Stormbringer's axes did 2.3 million damage, 2k DPS, and it was just insane. Obviously not the fastest time we've ever had, which is really weird because I'm sure we killed those bosses in an insane amount of speed, but that is what it is, and we dealt huge amounts of damage over there. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos in the future. And always remember, keep safe, survivors. Until next time, cheers.